Here we go, recipe 3. We're going to can plum preserves. No matter where you're getting your food from, whether it's a farmer or the supermarket, always wash your fruit. Now this recipe calls you to have the plums, but I quartered them because I wanted smaller chunks, and then you add water and sugar. If you need the recipe, go get yourself the Ball Blue Book. It's the complete series of 400 recipes and it's amazing. Now this recipe actually stumped me. It tells you to boil it on high until you take it off the heat and then it will gel. But you really have to know your elevation and your stove in order to know when it's going to gel. And if you'd like me to show you how to do a gel test, I can do that. But basically you want it to be the consistency of almost a firm jelly. Maybe a little runnier than the jelly you get from the store, but at least a little bit firmer. So after working on it for a while, I finally got it to gel. But it did take some time taking it off the heat to check it, putting it back on to high boiling point, and I finally got it to gel in the consistency I wanted to. Again, check your elevation, check your stove. I have a gas stove, and this is the consistency I got at the end, but it did take me a while. Now, as usual, we're getting the air bubbles out of the jars, so use a plastic utensil so you don't scrape your jars. Put clean lids and rings on them. You can boil the lids if you want to, so that way there's a hot surface on the hot jar. You don't have to, but some people do, just to make sure the wax seal is on there tightly. And make sure the ring is only finger tight, not too tight, because if it is that way, the lid won't seal properly. We want it to meld together. Submerge all of these underwater and you're going to boil for 15 minutes. Put them in a spot out of the way to cool off for 24 hours. Like and follow for our canning party going through the canning book.